We're going skiing this weekend up in Sunday River in Maine, and the entire family's excited about it. No surprise, it's going to be a great weekend, lots of snow up there. And I thought back to when I first learned how to ski back when I was 13 years old, I believe. We were up in the Poconos in the Philadelphia area at a mountain called Jack Frost. And I was anticipating the event, but of course I was more nervous than excited because I had never skied in the past. And so they offered a 45-minute lesson when you rented skis. And I put the boots on, which of course is a struggle, and then get in the skis and like get over onto the snow over where the instructor is. There's a few of us there, and the very first thing he does is push me down. He knocks me down. I look up like this, and what's wrong with you? Like, what the heck was that for? And he said one of the things that people fear most is the embarrassment or looking stupid when trying to get up after falling. The reality is when you ski, you're going to fall, and people are so concerned about how do I get up once I fall. And so what I'm going to do to begin the lesson is teach you how to get up. I'm going to teach you how to get up with one ski. I'm going to teach you how to get up downhill. I'm going to teach you how to get up, get skis back on uphill. I'm going to teach you how to stand up any which way that happens. As soon as you can stop worrying about looking stupid, and as soon as you can stop worrying about how hard it's going to be to get up, skiing is going to be a whole lot more fun for you. And in the first like 7 seconds of the lesson, I learned more than I have learned skiing over the last 30 plus years. And I've loved every bit of the lessons I've learned since. And so that relates to sales very, very clearly, as I'm sure you're tracking with me, is this idea of we're so worried about looking stupid. We're so worried about what people might say. And then that stops us from making the calls that we want to make, or that stops us from maybe doing the research that we want to do. What would they say if we know too much information about them? Might they say we're like stalking them? Well, we don't know because we've never done that research. Let's do the research. Let's show them that we care. Let's do that work, and don't worry about what they're going to say. Just do your absolute best to be your absolute best. And I think back to like my very first lift ride up at Jack Frost, and I was skiing down the mountain, and I immediately looked over to the right, and someone wiped out pretty hard. And I'm looking over like this, watching them and feeling bad for them. And of course, as you can imagine, I completely wipe out. And I had like an immediate like a level of pain first, and then confidence. Like I know exactly what to do when I get up, but the problem was my ski had moved right down the mountain, or slid right down the mountain. I had one ski. They didn't they didn't teach me that in the lesson. But what did happen is someone skied down and got my ski for me and climbed up the mountain and met me halfway. And what it reminds me of is people will help you, in particular when you're going out and trying your best. So the message is a simple one for all of us today. Number one is don't worry about looking stupid. Just do your best. Do your absolute best. If you do that, people will recognize it, and way more people will be appreciative of it than won't. That's the first thing. The second thing is, like, the worst case scenario is so much worse in our imagination than it is in actuality. And when that does happen, or if that does happen, someone's always there quickly to help you up. It is the human spirit. So I ask you to subscribe below, and good selling, everyone.